We heard a lot about Aquarium Paradise in Bangalore, which was recently opened. The Google reviews were also pretty good, around 4.4 stars. And I was curious because it's not too far away from my place, hardly 20 minutes away. So I went ahead and booked tickets on their website. The pricing felt a bit on the higher side. On weekdays, it's Rs 349 for kids and 399 for adults. But on public holidays like today, it's Rs 449 and 499. I thought that's quite steep, but since the reviews were good, I decided to check it out anyway. After booking, I got the QR code on WhatsApp for 2 adults and 1 child, and we planned our visit on 2nd October, which was a public holiday. The place opens up at 10:30 am and we reached around 10:40 within 20 minutes. This is the grand entrance, colorful with lots of aquatic animals painted on top. There is ample paid parking right in front. Since it was still morning, the crowd was thin, which I'm sure wouldn't be the case later in the day. It's actually attached to Fun World, and as you enter, there's a map of the entire aquarium showing the different sections you'll walk through. Once you reach the gate, they scan your QR code, confirm the number of visitors, and let you in. Bags aren't allowed inside, but they do provide locker facilities to keep your belongings. We climbed up the stairs, and the first exhibit we saw was a cylindrical aquarium filled with pots and holes. Suddenly, something popped out, an eel. It was spotted like a leopard and looked amazing under the lights. The lighting inside is really good. As we walked ahead, we saw huge fish tanks, beautifully maintained, and even open top tanks with some big catfish. The water looked clean and clear. There is enough lighting for the tanks. We saw some long, thin fishes, and one thing to note, the plants which is used for decorations are all artificial, not real. That's something my wife didn't like much. Still, the fishes looked great. Some even had long beaks like alligators. Each tank has fish descriptions and even QR codes you can scan to know more. Pretty neat feature, I must say. We saw a few albino fish, white ones and colorful ones too. Some of them had such funny faces, almost like they were smiling. It really makes you think how amazing nature is, right? The layout is nice. There's a clear pathway you can follow, so you won't miss anything. The whole place is well organized. We saw silver fishes, some bright orange ones, and the tanks with shipwrecks and castles inside. A lot of kids were touching the glass, but staff were quick to remind everyone not to. Also, if you're shooting videos, remember to turn off your flash. It can disturb the fishes. We spotted a tiny glowing green fish, so bright, and some orange ones that were shining like fire. Never seen such fish in real life before. My son was so excited, it reminded me of watching Discovery Channel as a kid. Then came this alligator looking fish, curved like a bow, really unique. Further ahead, the space opened up with more light. There were smaller tanks full of colorful and sometimes mean looking fishes. We came across another cylindrical aquarium, and this one was massive, brightly lit and filled with fish swimming in circles. Nearby, there was a room glowing under UV light, decorated with fluorescent paint. Very cool setup. And then we reached India's largest indoor waterfall. It looked stunning, with glass floors, multi-level pools, and lots of greenery. Though again, it's all fake plants. Still, the view was beautiful. We saw a puffer fish, though not puffed up, and a stingray spinning around its tank. One fish was hiding inside a pot and peeping out. My son thought it was stuck and kept laughing. The next section had some bright yellow fish, and that's when I realized something. Kids can color fish however they like. There's no rule for their colors in real life. There's also a photo booth area near the waterfall, decorated with shark props. Sadly, we didn't spot any real sharks inside. Then came the jellyfish room. This one was pure magic. The tanks were surrounded by mirrors, so the jellyfish reflections made it look endless. The lights kept changing from blue to red to green, and it felt like being in an alien lab. Definitely one of the highlights of the whole visit. After that, we went down to the lower deck of the waterfall. There's a nice mermaid statue, and the place was starting to get crowded with people taking pictures. Above us, through the glass ceiling, we could see fishes swimming. Such a cool sight. We then saw octopus tanks, some bulbhead fishes, and even a hermit crab all alone in a corner. Next was a small pond full of starfish. We couldn't touch them, but it was fascinating to watch. There's also a huge ship display and a fish feeding zone for kids, which cost 99 extra. Looked fun, but we skipped it. And then came the big finale, India's longest underwater tunnel. We walked in and it looked great, though you can see the cafeteria on one side, which takes away a bit of the illusion. It's not very deep either, but still enjoyable. Sadly, there was no mermaid show that day, so that part was missing. The tunnel area was quite crowded, so it was hard to get clear shots, but walking through it felt premium and fun. My son, wife, and I really enjoyed that part. After coming out, we stopped at the photo booth where they were taking professional photos. They also make custom fridge magnets. We chose a blue ocean background, paid Rs 400 and got 3 photos, one printed on the magnet. It came out really nice. Overall, it was a great experience. The price is definitely on the higher side, especially on weekends, but the effort they have put into creating this place really shows. Kudos to the team for building such a beautiful aquarium experience in Bangalore. Hopefully, it will be maintained well for years to come. We will definitely visit again, and next time, hopefully, we will get to see that mermaid show. If you're planning to visit Aquarium Paradise, do let me know in the comments how your experience was. And thank you for watching.